We got a lot to talk about. Race fans, give it up one more time as Terry McCarl comes up here. Again, whether you like him or whether you don't, that was one hell of a show tonight. Terry McCarl, I got to tell you, I don't know what you were thinking, but when you fell back to third, I thought, man, that car's going away. And then you kind of moved your line down a little bit.
Yeah, I know it was. I used my tires up pretty hard there early. I knew on them red, racing with Joey, and I was kind of worried about it being a little conservative, got a little bit loose there, and they showed us the way. Sometimes you guys know it. Sometimes better to be leading, sometimes it ain't. And right there when I dropped back to third, I had nothing to lose. So, you know, you run third, fourth, fifth, who cares? You come here to win. So I was able to move around. That's, you know, the guys out in front are sitting ducks right there. They can't move around like that.
2.5 laps left. You start working on Brownie. You got Brownie, and then it was a hot pursuit there at Carson. Man, with a lap to go, you got him. We're just a little overlap.
Well, I found the bottom. I'm like, please don't come down. Please don't come down. But they were, you know, Carson was getting around so great on top. I knew he probably wasn't going to move, and he was up on lap traffic, and they were down his way. So I got to thank Don Long, Searchable Telephone. Without him, I wouldn't be here. It's our second win for him and Jamie Moyle Engines. And believe it or not, I just wanted it so bad for those guys because they work so hard and are nice enough to support us.
You know, you talk about the win tonight. You almost pulled it off last week, but tough year for you here at Knoxville. And, man, to pull this off right before the big show next week, that's got to have some momentum behind it.
Yeah, it's pretty disheartening, you know, junker car right for them. We were so fast last week, and it makes you a little timid on that cushion because I don't feel like I made any mistakes last week. The car was great, and I just got up over that thing a little bit, and it sucked me in. So, it's what sprint car race is about. That's why these fans come and watch this stuff. And Jack Hewitt always said you got to flip these things every once in a while to keep these guys in the stands from thinking they can drive them. So I wish I was in the stands a lot of times. But I got to tell you a story. This chassis is, we call it Frankenart. I used to run ART chassis. They quit building them about 2013. I had a few left over and broke my back out here on the front straight. I got hit in the back and junked the back of that car. And then Carson flipped up in Jackson and junked the front of another car. And they were sitting there in the yard, and I just love those cars so much. And I took them to Scott Boner down in Burlington and made the performance. Took him these two junk cars, and I said, listen, cut these things in half, weld them back together, and let's see what we can do. And I said, if you're not happy with it, we'll just throw them away. But he did such an amazing job, and this is Frankenart. Those are those two cars, 2013 arts welded together. And got to thank Scott for doing such a great job. It's really been a good piece for me, and I know you guys are sick of hearing me talk. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming out. We'll see you all tomorrow night at Vernosky on Monday and Tuesday.
Race fans, one more time, give it up. 5-time champion here at Knoxville Raceway is T-Mac, Terry McCarl. Carson, come up here if you would, please, real quick, right here, bud. You did what you had to do. You got this thing flying. At the beginning of the race, though, it was kind of going backwards a little bit, and all of a sudden you found something up top really, really fast. But unfortunately, you turned in from the 100 to the 100, and, man, he tracked you back down again.
Yeah, my race car was really fast. My Dissolve Alloy Macedo Valley Transportation car was phenomenal. Philip, Tyler, and Patrick are doing a really good job again. And you know what? I had a blast driving this car this weekend, and I can't say enough about this whole family and this team. It's really cool. You know, I initially got a little bit of a bad start and was able to get to the top and pick some guys off. So, you know, late in the race there, I could slide across and really make speed, you know, catch the cushion and drive off. And when I got by Terry, I got up there and I just tried to stay as straight as I could. But he must have, you know, found the bottom. The rubber was down there and was able to get by me. So just one of those deals. But, you know, we'll try again tomorrow at the Cappy.
You know, I got to tell you, last night the win, podium finish tonight. I know you wanted to win tonight, but not too bad for the first 2 nights for this crew.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Race fans, Carson Macedo picking up a great second place. I lost Brownie somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Straight across here. Guys, hold up a second. I'm going to warn you right now, I'm coming across. Brian Brown, you did everything but throw the kitchen sink at this thing and just couldn't get it done tonight, man. What a race out there.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, if they didn't like that race, I don't know what else we could do to put on a good show. I really thought once I got by Terry there, I've actually found the rubber, you know, down a couple lanes off in 3 and 4, and I thought Carson didn't know it was there yet, so I mean, just stay up there for a couple more laps, and then next thing you know, here comes Terry. So Terry's a veteran here, and he knows when it starts laying rubber where to look. And I was just afraid if I went down to the bottom and it wasn't there, then I was going to lose my opportunity with Carson. But hats off to the whole KC General Store FVP team. When you're disappointed with third, it shows you what kind of expectations you have. And we'll come back here tomorrow and try again. And just looking forward. This is Christmas in August, and it's pretty special.
Brian Brown picked up third place tonight. All 3 of these guys put on a heck of a show. And Tony, if I heard correctly, they say Brooke Daniels are chargers.
Guys, get closer. No, get up here.
Okay. So I heard they were facing you. If you can double check that, I'll check that for you. Yeah, I'm hoping that's it. We have an FBI steering wheel for the Brooke Charger. McCarl's going after Brad to get you.
Saskia, let's make it soon.
Hey, Mike. Yes, sir. Brooks is the first person. All right. Feels good. And he started 22nd. To the left. Where'd he finish at? He came up to the 11th spot. All right. Halfway. Center.
Again, NPI steering hard charger, just a quick tackle on a heck of a show. Terry McCarl is kissing everybody's going off. I'm going to take clear over here.
The cars, and the cars are just come off the top.
Right out front. Out front. One more, right here.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute, I got it. Okay.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
I told Dad, I said, if I win, I'm kissing you again on the front stage.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.